Welcome to another video. Today I thought we would do another, more like a beginner type lesson and talk about 7th chords. And I'm not going to get into all the different 7th chords. We're just going to stick with major 7th right now. But I just thought it would be a cool little lesson to kind of give you more of an understanding of how chords work. And a little bit of theory isn't going to hurt you. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You can learn a little theory. It'll be okay. It won't hurt. It'll be good. You don't need theory, but it helps. Learn a little theory. It's not bad. First of all, in order to understand a 7th chord, you need to understand the major scale a little bit. We're going to start in with C, just because that's an easy scale to deal with. And basically, you have the major scale. And those 8 notes get you from one octave to the, or from your root note to your octave. C to C. And major chords also have octaves in them. If you take a C major chord, your first, your root note, C, and then up here, first fret of the B string is the, your C octave. Okay, so what all we're doing is taking the major scale and those 8 notes, and we're going to stop on the 7th note. It's right there, and that is a B. And all we're doing is changing that higher octave down to that B. So, we're just changing the 8th note, which is an octave, to a 7th. The 7th note. That makes sense. So, all with the C chord, which makes it easy, all you have to do is lift up that index finger, and you have a major 7th. And this is probably, chord type of chords that, you've been playing already and just didn't really know what you were doing. Because I know that's the way I was. I wish I would have had this lesson when I was starting. And, maybe if I actually would have taken guitar lessons instead of just trying to learn everything on my own, maybe that would. Guitar lessons aren't bad either. If you got somebody that can teach you, go find somebody, have them teach you guitar. It'll help. And the great thing is that concept works with all your major chords. If you take A, your A octave is, you gotta fret the note, is the A on the G string. So we just drop that down to there. So, that really is all there is to it to know 7th chords. F, D, it's just that simple. Only kind of chord you're really going to have a problem with is, let's say you want to do a B, and your B, you're going to be doing this B major bar chord. And in order to get this B note down, you have to change your fingering. Which, for me, these 3 fingers don't want to cooperate. So, if I'm doing an A, it's the same shape as the A, but you don't have to bar down here, so you can use these 3, which is much easier for me. So what I do is I kind of alter the way I do it, and in your major, your B major there, I'm taking these 3 strings, and I'm not playing the root note. And so I will play it like this, and then just not play my root note. It's not cheating. All I'm doing is changing the way I'm playing it. It's just a variation. It's not cheating. That is the way that I will play it. And I will stick my thumb over the E and A string and kind of mute them as I do it, just so they don't ring. It ends up sounding pretty good. also do the kind of same thing with G when I'm doing G major 7th, because you got your G chord. But when you drop down to that F sharp, it fingering is weird. It doesn't sound right with that B note in there. This is with the B note. But without it, just has a just a better sound, you know. So I'll do that same thing that I did with the B7th, and I'll just mute these two strings and I'll just play really simple. And it works. And so yeah, just a quick little lesson that you beginner guitar players can use, and some of you, you know, more advanced ones that have been playing 7th chords and didn't know what you were doing. There you go. That was me too. You know, when I first learned it, I was like, I've been doing this all along anyway. So yeah, just a quick little lesson I wanted to throw out. Because like I said, this is something I wish I would have known way earlier in my guitar playing career. And so yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there, and hopefully it will help some of you have a little bit more understanding of what you're doing. If you like this type of stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe down there, and I will see you in the next video.